Hey, it's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be sharing some new makeup. Somebody recently asked me, they said, can you do a tour of your beauty room? No, because do you see this behind me? Do you see it? That's the best of what you're seeing. What you see back there is the best part of this room. What you're not seeing, besides my lights, is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, probably at least 20 or 30 totes in here. And that wall. That's what I have behind me. Totes and shit. This is a storage room, basically. And the closet is the same way. So, no, there's no tours. We're not giving out tours of the room. You wouldn't want to see it because, seriously, that's the best. You're seeing the best part. You're seeing the best. This is it. Seriously. I shared something like a couple years ago. I think I shared it, and we're not sharing it again because there's nothing to see. Nothing to see here. Now, what I'm going to share with you guys is very bougie, okay? You guys know that I don't overhype everything. I don't. And I'm going to compare this with something else that I bought, and I feel like I'm just going to tell you right now, I love this. I love this. Love this. This is from Sisley. First off, I love the packaging except for the fact, let me wipe it off of my shirt. So this is from Sisley, and this is their blush. They have 3 of them, powder blushes, okay? And let me show you the inside, and I'll tell you the name of it. This is got that little mirror there. See, look. Can you see? You can. Lots of shit back there. That's all I'm gonna say. So this is what it looks like. Look at how beautiful that is. It is so beautiful because you're gonna see it. It's like this blush has a finishing powder. Like it's a blush and a finishing powder because it just looks so smooth and gorgeous on my skin. And you don't have to take a brush and go like this. All you have to do is tap it in there and apply it. It doesn't get all powdery, and you're going to see it when I apply it, and you can see already there's no powder all around it, and you're going to see it isn't. Remember that Chantecaille powder that I loved and I went through in a month? I loved that powder. This reminds me of it, but I've been using this nonstop and I'm not seeing it kick up. I don't feel like I'm going to go through this quick. That's what I'm saying. It's gorgeous. Now this one is in shade 1, I think, which is more of like I think it's supposed to be sort of like a bronzer blush, but sometimes I will wear a bronzer with it. It says a lot. I can't say it. I'm going to mess this up. And it says shade number 1. But here, I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see what it says. Right there. See it? Screenshot it. Okay. I'm going to have all the info below too. But this is beautiful. It's not cheap. It's pretty expensive. It's Sisley. Okay. Actually thinking about getting the pink one. There's actually a pink one too that I'm thinking about getting as well, so I can have 2. There's another one that's peach, but I feel like that one might be too close to this color, so I don't know if I want to get that one. Wait till you see it. Okay, let's do it. And you guys know I don't. I want to get this close to you guys so you can see, so it's not like it's there we go. I'm trying to look at my monitor so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, you see that? Do you see a bunch of stuff kick up? No. That's all I did. Look at the color that I get. Look at how beautiful that is. That's just 1 pounds. So you can see that side versus that side. See how pretty that is? See how soft it is? You know, some blushes they kind of look harsh. I mean, sometimes I have to take a blush that I put on and I have to soften a little bit with a finishing powder. I don't have to do that with this. Let's do a little bit more. Do the same thing. I'm going to build it up a little bit more. Oops. Wait, there. So again, do you see it kicking up? Because that was the issue with the... Gosh dang it. There we go. Because that was the issue with the Chantecaille. I think that's why I went through it so fast. Is because it was just kicking up so much. You know what I mean? Look. at how beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, for a powder blush, this looks so soft and natural and skin-like. I love it. So, let me show you another one. I've already mentioned this in a couple videos. I don't know when this is going up, but I feel like it's going to go up probably after this, the videos. So we'll talk about it. So the Tom Ford Dual Blush that I saw videos and women were like, oh my God, it's so amazing. They're so right about Tom Ford. Here's the thing. There are some things from Tom Ford that I think are fabulous, but it's so inconsistent. It's like Chanel. I am not, you guys, if you've been following me, if you're an OG, Chanel used to be my number 2 favorite brand besides Charlotte Tilbury. Used to be number 2. And I just feel like their quality has gone down tremendously. So I just don't buy Chanel stuff anymore. I just really haven't been excited. I bought one eye palette. When was that one eye palette? I can't remember. I don't think it was this year. Maybe it was last year. There was an eye palette that I bought, like a little quad. And I like it, but it's not amazing. And I haven't really jumped on anything else because I just feel like they just came out with another fresh tint. And it's like, I'm hearing people say that the original one, you get more color payoff. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know who's in charge. Tom Ford is like that too. It's very inconsistent. So, I can't just tap it in here, but I will try. Yeah, let me wipe this off really good because I want to be fair about this. The same towel, the same brush, but let me really, I want to wipe this off. It doesn't have any powder. But where is the product? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm pouncing it like I did with the other one. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference between how pretty that is and where the hell is that? And that's not a light color. The people that were raving about this, I'm sorry. No. This is worth the rave. This is freaking gorgeous. And I'm not cheating you and I'm not pulling your leg. And I don't hear about the price in the comments. You know why? Because on this channel, I talk about luxury makeup. And if it's not something that's in your budget, I get it. But that's just not. I know what it is, okay? So again, but I will tell you this. If I am going to spend money, I better fucking see the product. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better show me. I need to freaking see it, okay? I'm going to do it again because I did 2 on the other side, so I got to be even here. But look at how pretty this is, you guys. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. And I'm not... It's beautiful. It looks subtle. It wears well. It's got like a tiny bit of a... Let me look at my mirror. It's got like a... barely a little bit of shimmer because this is supposed to be a blush highlighter, but don't let that scare you. Don't. It is so subtle. I'm going to zoom you guys in. Let me just feel like I got to be even here. Okay. So let me zoom you guys in so you can see. See, I'm under lights. Do you see a bunch of sparklies? No. No, it's just really, really pretty. It's nice and glowy. Now, if you have dry skin, I think if you have dry skin, the way to go would be a liquid or a cream blush would be probably better for dry skin. But if you have normal skin or oily skin, this is stunning. I mean, look at it. It looks like I have airbrushed. It looks airbrushed. It's beautiful. And I don't say that lightly, you guys. You know, if I don't like something, I will tell you, like, no. Like, this Tom Ford is bullshit. For that price tag, his stuff is really, really inconsistent, okay? All right. Something else that I just got, and I'm going to update you guys. I am wearing it on my face today, and I will update you guys in another video, okay? So it's this. This is, again, from Sisley. This is their powder. And this is, and the reason I got this, my friend Amy, the Lash and Skincare lady, she has a YouTube channel. You can also follow her on TikTok too. But she fell in love with the concealer, my Sisley concealer, which I'm wearing today, by the way. So you guys know. If you know, you know. And I've had this for 2 years now. And I still have plenty of product left. Remember I told you guys that? Remember I told you that this stuff lasts a long ass time? Yeah. And it's amazing. So she loved it. She's like, oh my God, it's the best concealer. I'm like, I know. It is. It's the best concealer. So she said she went to a Sisley store in Miami, which I would love to go to a Sisley store. Would love it. I'll have to see if they have one in the mall. There's a mall that's not too far from us. We don't have a Nordstrom there, but I'll have to see. So I decided to pick this up. So this is the, it just says Photo Powder Libre Loose Face Powder with Hibiscus Flower Extract. And it's in the color 1 Irisy, which I think is a good match for me. And I love the packaging. Let me wipe this off because when I got the powder let me just wipe this a little bit. When you open it up, you have this little mirror here, which I think is cute. And then you have your little powder puff, and then you have your powder. On my face right now, as I said, I'm wearing it, and it looks really, really good. Like, it doesn't look, like, you know, sometimes you put a powder on. Like, this looks really, really pretty on my skin. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what it looks like on my face. I think it looks really nice. I'm going to see if it helps to keep my makeup on all day, because that was the thing that she said. She said she felt like it kept her makeup in place all day, and she lives in South Florida, so I feel like it gets more humid there. I really do. I feel like South Florida gets much more humid than it does by me. My sister-in-law disagrees. She lives in South Florida, but I feel like it does. I feel like it's, with the ocean being so close to the water, I just feel like it gets more humid there. So I will update you guys on that. One more thing, and then, you know what, can I do my hair? Let me do my hair really quickly, because and my brows. I got to fix my brows. And then there's a lip product that I want to share with you guys. So one more thing that I discovered recently, and I got a sample of this, and I was like, I love this lipstick. And this is one that I really haven't heard about, okay? So this is from Giorgio Armani, and this is called the Lip Power. And it's in, I think that's what it's called. So this says Lip Power at the bottom. And it's in number 104. So this is what it looks like. This is the packaging on. I guess I should show you that first. Packaging. Pop it up. I like how this is shaped. Isn't that cool? And I love the color. It's a really pretty nude pink. On my, I use the Huda Muted Pink as a liner for this. I think it works pretty good. So that one's a little bit more pinky, but I feel like it works. This is so pretty. It's a glossy lipstick, but I feel like this is more long wearing than the YSL ones that are more, they have that oil infused. I feel like these are really pretty. And yes, I have to reapply this more than I would my Charlotte Tilbury, but it's not as bad as the YSL. YSL, I just feel like it just keeps evaporating. Isn't that a pretty color? I love this. So, love the blush. Look how pretty the blush is. They're pretty. Now, I didn't put a bronzer on today because I wanted you to see that. Normally, I feel like I have a little bit more color on. I could probably pop some more on. Maybe I will. Let's pop a little bit more on. I was kind of being subtle with it, but now I feel like, you know what? Mama needs some more. But again, look at how, oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love this. I love this. So, love this. Highly recommend. This I really like, but I will update you as far as wear. Okay, so I got to update you as far as wear. And then the lipstick I freaking love. I love this. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have discovered any new skincare, makeup, sunscreen, hair products, whatever, please share it in the comments. I'm always interested to see what you guys are into, what you guys like. And a lot of times I will go ahead and take your advice and I will order that myself. If it's something that I'm interested in, I will order it. I will test it out and see how it works for me. So I always like when you guys share your recommendations, because seriously, you guys share the best recommendations. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will catch you guys all in my next one. Bye.